Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Leonardo DiCaprio, 47, and Camilla Morrone have reportedly split. Actor Leonardo DiCaprio began dating model Camilla Morrone in 2018. In an uncanny case of life imitating memes, Leonardo DiCaprio and Camilla Morrone have reportedly split less than 3 months after the model turned 25.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
So why do women hate Leonardo DiCaprio? Well, obviously not all women, because Leonardo's dating history looks like a front cover of the Victoria's Secret magazine. But let's talk about why some women don't like this coffee.
This coffee smells like shit.
An article recently published trying to answer just that very question had a headline that read, Leonardo DiCaprio, 47, has never dated a woman over 25. That's right. Never dated a woman over 25. Here's why it matters, the article goes on to say. So this section reads, Leonardo DiCaprio and Camilla Morrone have reportedly split according to People. They were together for 4 years. Now that's important. Remember that, 4 years. While DiCaprio's latest split up might not necessarily be net-worthy, his dating history is. It seems that DiCaprio, 47, has never dated a woman over the age of 25. His latest girlfriend, Morrone, turned 25 this year. Unsurprisingly, Leonardo DiCaprio's latest split has created a stir online, but it also poses an interesting question. Does Hollywood have a problem with women aging? Well, I think not Hollywood. I think all men have a problem with women aging. I think women have a problem with women aging. Oh yeah, we're starting off like that.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Let me not jump too far in this interview. I think I'll say this. I think we all have a problem with aging, right? The women in particular have a problem with the way Leonardo DiCaprio dates, because the way he dates exposes a maybe unflattering truth about female beauty, especially when it comes to women who solely rely on their beauty. So that would be women in Hollywood. And what is that? Well, it's that beauty fades, right? Beauty fades for everybody, men and women. And I'm talking about physical beauty here. But who complains about this the most? Well, there's no men complaining about Leonardo DiCaprio. In fact, I'll say most of them are cheering on. They like this coffee. It would make sense that this would, of course, trigger modern women today, because we live in this world where you're beautiful no matter what, right? You shouldn't be able to have a standard. Age shouldn't matter. But to Leonardo DiCaprio, it does. And I know you don't like that coffee.
Put that coffee down.
What's crazy about Leonardo DiCaprio not dating women over 25 is that it's such a real thing that graphs have literally been made that show the timeline of relationships he's had and women who he split with just about when they turned 25 or were getting closer to that age. And a lot of these women are models and actresses, right? So from 98 to 03, Leonardo DiCaprio dated Gisele Bündchen, and she was 18 when he met her, and he broke up with her at 23 years old. Next, the actor dated Bar Raffaelli from 04 to 09, 20 to 25. And then in 2010, he dated Blake Lively. She was 23 years old. And next in 2011, he dated Erin Heatherton, and that only lasted 1 year. She was 22. From 2012 to 13, he dated Tony Garn. They split when she was 21. And then he dated Kelly Roebuck right at 25. And of course, that didn't go past a year. And then we have Nina Agdo, who he dated from 2015 to 16. And of course, in 2016, she turned 25, which brings us to now, his most recent relationship with Camilla Morrone, which lasted from 2017 to 2022. And if you thought all this was cap, Leonardo DiCaprio dated Camilla Morrone from 20 to 25 years old, and they just broke up in the last couple of days. So if you want to know why there's a group of women out there who hate Leonardo DiCaprio, well, this is why. Because he's a man of great accomplishments, skill, and charm, and lots of money. And you know what you get when you have those attributes? Well, you get choices. Leonardo DiCaprio has decided he prefers to not date women over the age of 25. And I'll be honest, I don't see a problem with this, right? But some of you out there don't like this coffee.
This coffee smells like shit.
Especially people on Twitter. As always, we're going to check out some of these comments. Let's see what the people have to say. This comment reads, Leonardo DiCaprio when his girlfriends reach 25 years of age. That's hilarious. Another Twitter user says, it's actually like super disturbing that Leonardo DiCaprio won't date a woman over 25. Like, I giggle and kiki at the jokes, but that is a very sick and gross man. Shut up. What's gross about a man dating women legally who are his preference? Stop it. Guys who are into women who just turned 18 are like bosses that pay their employees minimum wage. Sure, it's legal, but we know if it wasn't for the law, they'd be going lower. That's actually pretty funny. Another female commenter here says, Leonardo DiCaprio's dedication to dropping girlfriends that he only gets by reputation and name alone. Yeah, like it's nothing. The reputation of working effing hard and making millions and millions of dollars. Anyway, she goes on to say the second they hit 25 is genuinely disturbing. No one's so extremely ageist. Christ, they've got a thing for it now. It's called being ageist. No one so extremely ageist doesn't have skeletons in their closet. Like, how young do you really like them? It's alarming. See, this is when things get really dangerous, right? When people start making these types of claims without actually having any evidence. As a man, you can't have preferences without having one of these woke mob women coming in the conversation accusing you of something weird, right? You can't even say like, oh, I only date women who are in their 20s. Even that alone will get the 40-year-old women on your neck. Sometimes the younger ones who've been brainwashed by modern day female empowerment. And finally, our last comment here says 3 things are certain in life: death, taxes, and Leonardo DiCaprio breaking up with his girlfriend before her prefrontal cortex is fully developed. Yeah, man, so that's pretty much it. Listen, before you jump on the bandwagon to hate on Leonardo DiCaprio, I want to remind you that the same women who are over here accusing Leonardo DiCaprio of being creepy or doing something that may be considered disturbing, right, are the same women who would cheer someone on like Lori Harvey, who's dated men in Hollywood, top men in Hollywood, like she's Thanos collecting rings. That's the thing you got to realize, gentlemen. You can't let women today shame you into believing their delusion. They want to convince men that your preferences, no matter what they are, you're into pretty girls. Oh, pretty privilege. Oh, you like beautiful things. What the hell is wrong with you? Right? You're into girls that are not obese. What's wrong with you? You're fat phobic. You're genuinely looking for a woman who knows how to cook and raise up kids. Oh, you are a misogynist. How dare you? Or maybe you're like Leonardo DiCaprio. You know, you'd rather date women in their 20s, younger women. Now you're a creep, right? But when someone like Lori Harvey and the Amber Roses and even, what's her face, Brittany Renner, go around dating a bunch of guys, and they're specific guys, whether they're athletes, actors, musicians, you're not preying on anybody. You're not preying on men's pockets. No, you're empowered. You're strong. You go, girl. Do your thing. Don't let them fool you. Don't fall into that trap. If it's legal, I don't see a problem with it, and neither should you. Don't allow the delusional men, there are delusional men out here as well. Don't let them shame you and make you feel like you're doing something wrong when you're actually not. The truth is, what Leonardo DiCaprio is doing and his dating preferences are just a harsh reality and check to most women, reminding them men do value their looks. They don't want men to think in those ways. They don't want men to be men. And it's a harsh reality for women today who are forced to drink tea.
I don't drink coffee.
Instead of coffee, instead of accepting the truth and believe in a lie, it reminds them that they're on a biological clock. The time is running out. And they don't like that. And listen, man, you might go through this because the truth is a man has to work to be valued by women. When a man reaches his peak SMV stage of his life, that sexual market value, when you're at the peak of your life and you can choose who you want to date, you have the power of choice, right? And that's what Leonardo DiCaprio has decided. And the women who are hating on him are just nothing but haters. Women, of course, are born with intrinsic value. And their youth, when they're young, is when they could date who they want to date, right? But we know how the saying goes, it ain't no fun when the rabbit's got the gun. Listen, man, as always, I'm curious to know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you guys for checking out another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.